Hello students, this is Mr. Patrick, and I'm making this video to show you how to set up an Edmodo account and how to use its basic features and how to use things like the calendar and the assignments, how to post your assignments and things like that. Creating this account is required for the class. I will be posting all assignments, I'll be giving out all handouts and all notes through Edmodo. Likely I will not give out any type of paper handouts or anything like that. I'll put them all up here. So if you miss a day of class, you can make up any and all work through this site. I'll also be posting grades through the site, so this will be an easy way to keep track of what you're and how you're doing in the class. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to www.edmodo.com. And then what you'll come to this screen. It looks very similar to Facebook, so it's not anything strange or unfamiliar. And the first thing you're going to do, you're going to set up accounts. So you're going to come up here and you're going to click I'm a student. Now, you have to fill out all these boxes, and the first box is what we call the group code. This is what lets you into a particular class, and each class has its own code, and I will give these to you, and these will be on my school website for you to see. And what you're going to do, you're going to type in that code, and for this demonstration I'm going to type this one in. It's 8INNZ3. And then I'm going to come down here to a username. You want this to be, you can let it be whatever you want. Some of them are of course taken already, but you just don't make it anything inappropriate or too wild. So you're going to create a username, and that one is available. Good. And you're going to set up a password. Email is optional, so that's good. And I'm going to type your first name, and please use capital letters. First name and last name. And then you're going to simply come down here, you're going to click sign up. And once you do that, you'll come to this page. There's a couple of things you can do before we actually start getting into the actual features here. You can come up here to the right and you can click your profile, and you'll come to this page. Here you can set up how you like to learn. So let's say I am a visual learner. I can just click here. Career goal, you can put what you like doing. I like reading, so I'm going to put that. Then it'll pop up some possible careers. Teacher's not really on here, so I'm just going to pick writer. And so now you've set up how you like to learn, like what your favorite learning style is, and in your career goal. You can also put a favorite quote if you like to. You can click on activity, and activity is what you've done, like what posts you've made, anything like that. Groups, what part of your groups. I am currently, the code I typed in is for the AP language and composition, so that's the group I'm in. Then, and that's basically it for your profile. Then up here in your account, you bring this drop down box and you can go to settings, and you can actually, up here, it's just like Facebook, you can upload a profile picture if you like, or if you don't want to do that and you want to use some of the default images, they're down here, and you can simply click one. And let's do the pencils. What the heck? And so now that is my profile picture. Then you can change any of this information if you need to. And over here in the notifications, you can bring this drop down box and you can change it to text messages, so that anytime I post something important, it will actually send a text message to your phone. Now, I don't advise this if you don't have a text message plan with your cell phone, but if you do and it's something you think you might benefit from, it's definitely a cool way to keep track of anything that I post. So if you check all these boxes, anytime I post something, it will send you a message letting you know. So that's kind of a cool feature, so you can stay track on your classes. So let's go back. Anytime you want to go back to the main screen, you just click the home button. Again, very much like Facebook. On the home page, this is in the middle here, is where you're going to see all your posts that I will send you. And if you look down here at the bottom, and these are chronological order from bottom to top. So this is the earliest I'm sorry, this is the oldest, and then up at the top is the newest. That's the order. So if you look down here, here is, I posted a list of major assessments for Unit 1. So if you want to download, you just come down here. Here's a thumbnail for it. You just come in and you click on it. And then, of course, your web browser will download it, and it's a simple document. So I'll click on it, and then I can print it out for my own use, or I can save it, to my hard drive. Whatever you want to do with it, it's yours to play with at that point. Let me close this. The next one is an assignment. So I will be posting all assignments, and you will be turning in all your assignments through Edmodo. And the way you turn it in is you just simply click on the sign here that says turn in. It's really quite simple. So you just click on it, and if you want to type a response, you can do that. But what you're going to want to do is, more than likely, it will be a document. And so you just click on File, and then you simply upload it like you would a normal document. And then you hit Turn in Assignment, and you will turn it in. Let's go back to the home page. And that's the basics of the posting and the assignments. Also, I will be putting quizzes up here through Edmodo, and I can do polls and that type of thing. So any type of posts or replies or responses or notes or assignments will all be here in the middle. And then if you want to post something, and by the way, those will be monitored by myself, so don't think that you can post something inappropriate and me not see it. Everything you post, it sends me a notification, so I will be able to see everything. But if you want to ask a question from another classmate, you can say, what was yesterday's journal entry? For some reason, let's say I didn't post it. Then you can send this to your class and hit send. And so now you'll get this message saying teacher must approve this message before it displays. So you see what I mean? I moderate everything. So you hit OK. And then after I approve it, then it would show up here and all your classmates would be able to see it. So again, very much like Facebook. And if you ever want to reply to anything, you just simply hit reply, and then you can do it just like a forum or a blog site. Up here at the top, there's a calendar feature. So let's look at that. So I click calendar. And this is, basically just like it says, a calendar. So here, this is the first full week of school. You can see that in AP Language and Composition, we'll be doing an introduction to rhetoric. So you can click on that, and you can see if there's any more detail to it, you can read it there. And so basically for that whole week, we'll be doing an introduction to rhetoric. The week after that, we'll be doing close reading of text and textual analysis. And in here, remember back here on the home page, this assignment here? Well, assignments show up on your calendar. You'll see the word due, and then you'll see the name of the assignment. So you can also turn it in through this. So if you click here, you can turn it in that way as well. So you got two options of turning in assignments. And so basically, and if you want to print for your, I don't know, to give to your parents or whatever, you can print it or export it to Windows Calendar, whatever you want to do. Also up here at the top next to the calendar feature is the grade. So you can click on it, click your class, and there will be a tally of all the assignments that I've graded with their grade over here. And so it'll give you a running tally of your grade in the class. So again, very helpful. And then over here is the library. If I post, you can upload documents and you can keep it in your library, so you don't have to keep a track of it. So you simply just add to backpack. You can upload all your files, your documents, your PowerPoints, Excel spreadsheets, or you can click over here to link and you can add websites, or you can embed YouTube videos or any other type of videos with an embed code. You can do that. So basically this is like your digital backpack. You keep everything, and you want to do that because, well, I say that you don't want to keep everything on your computer because, well, computers crash and die sometimes. So you want to have more than one place where you have all your files and links and things like that. I suggest having I suggest 3 places. I suggest saving everything to your netbook or your laptop. I suggest saving everything to a thumb drive or a portable media. And then I also suggest uploading everything to this website. So that way you have 3 places where everything is stored and kept. And I will not accept the excuse of, I don't know what happened, it was on my computer, but now it's not. I'm never going to take that excuse. You need to start getting in the habit. Don't come to me and tell me, well, it was on my website. That it was on my computer last night. I don't know what happened, because that's no longer acceptable. So again, this is the home screen. You have your calendar, your gradebook, your library, your home page, your assignments, your posts, and everything like that. So as soon as possible, come here, set up an Edmodo account, and get things rolling. Make sure you have the correct group code. I'll probably give you a week before I start checking and making sure and calling home the parents and whatnot. So I give you a week to get the account set up. But after that, everything is going to be done through Edmodo. Alright, so have a good evening or day. And this is Mr. Patrick signing out. Thanks.